So, we need power. How are we going to do this right now? Can I scan? Civilians, merchant fleet. Chemicals. So, like, exotic ore I could process into Hyperium. I'm worried about dropping out of here because I know this from the past. We know that this derelict has rogue bots on it. And if I don't have any energy, I don't think my guns work. So I want to see about... Where's the Leo Virgo passage? Too far away. As much as I would love those flamethrowers. There's no time limit on this. I'm just showing up here to trade with these guys. To buy all the fuel that they have. Oh, our sentry guns are made. That's cool. Currently, I'm spending $2,000 to accept this. Okay. They released 1.0. I've been waiting for 5 years for this. Yeah, I've been basically the same boat. I played it a little bit in early access, and then I was like, this game is too good. I am going to wait. Jobs. Nothing built. All right, so I can still only make shuttles. I don't know how you get fighters. Unless fighters are pods? Mining pod, builder pod, or starfighter. Pods and starfighters require a crew member to operate. So you have a miner and you have 2 builders at the moment. Can I replace that builder? Do I want to keep that builder? I think having some starfighters could be useful. And also just sounds sick. Capable of defending against rogue bots, enemy starfighters, as well as attacking enemy spaceships and stations. Like, that just sounds dope, dudes. One exotic ore. This is barely even worth loot. Barely even worth looting. All right, I tell you what, I do actually need to turn on industry, but I'm going to pause you two and just let the garbage recycler go. Craft hit by micrometeoroid. You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's only a micrometeoroid. Hull stability 150. Actually, that did an insane amount of damage. If you get hit by another single one of those, you'll probably explode. Yikes. I'm gonna go to this asteroid and I'm gonna say, let's skip the basic ore. The raw chemicals I do kind of want, though, because that makes us some good stuff. I mostly just want that exotic ore. We have 4 days left of juice. The CSI of sorrow. Oh, this is the civilian who was chasing me around. You've got energy rods for sale. Can you sell me all of them? Is that where I am? Is that where we are in our life? Sell you a shotgun. A stun pistol. These grains and hops. Sure. Let's try that. How fast they grow. Feels like yesterday was just a little shuttle. I know. Really has been a little baby. I want to say none of that stuff. I also want to say that here. Just to make sure that it all gets moved up into this spot. Hopefully our shields were able to tank that. So what are you looking for? Infra blocks. Alright, I'm going to turn that back on too. Because yes, the recycler uses power, but it's not like terrible. It's not as bad as the metal refiner and the chemical refinery. Those absolutely gobble. How many raw chemicals do we have? 18. We have 62 carbon. Speaking of... let's dismantle all those walls. Wait. Don't dismantle that one or that one. And I'm actually not going to let them plant anything in there right now because we're about to move everything out of that plant. So it don't make a lot of sense. Let's wrap this up, dudes. We've got very little left. Shift, shift, shift. You're going to shift in there. You're going to shift in there. And we'll just get rid of these two pieces. Brilliant. So now we can say nuts and seeds. And we can add in another one of these beds if I get rid of all this other stuff. And by get rid, I just mean move around. Thermal regulator. I can put there. So I just got to keep an eye on these. Can you actually go there? And I can then fit in a third one of these beds. Did I just see our starfighter go after an asteroid? Cool. Sick. I'm going to say no to shooting down asteroids. Because it just seems like an excessive job when we have point defense turrets. And then we're going to get the heck... We're going to grab that exotic ore, and then we're going to get the heck out of here. Would be a greedy guess. Am I going to be a greedy guess? Doesn't seem like anybody wants to take that. There we go. Boop. And prep for hyper jump. How fast they grow. Cannot pew pew meteors? You can pew pew meteors. Our auto turrets take care of them. Like we have these like point defense turrets here and here, which are pretty good about it. All this is such chaos right now. Just quickly before we go. I suppose this could be the guest bedroom and this could be the prison cell. That makes maybe a little bit more sense. Also set for crew. So if that's the prison area... Can also be the visitor area, but so can this. Yeah. It keeps them away from the real food. But it lets them hang out in that room. The prisoners can just eat standing up. I cannot. I care not for these prisoners. And then, yeah, we'll fit one of them in here and then another one right there. It literally is just enough to fit one of each bed. Can I assemble a single infra block so that we can build this second cargo hangar? Also, jump. Food surplus. Okay. Let's go do this job. He says with an overly large question mark above it. There's been a lot of areas here with rogue bots. I have 8 days of energy. I'm actually overweight again, but by very little. You know, I think we have 2 people with laser rifles. I think we can do it. And we have a Starfleet now, a starship, plus 2 point defense turrets. It's obviously still some risky business. We can park here. So we're also sharing our point defense with it. You know what? I think that could work. The damn thing is infested with droids at the moment. Absolutely megany with droids. Siren World event. Fantastic. That didn't take long. How do you play 1.0? Just launch the game. You don't need to change your build or anything. It is just the active build right now, so. Proper medbay and cryo sleep chambers coming up. Yeah, there are some claimable ships around as well. Which I would like, but... You know what I could do? Oh, man. These areas by the engines, I could put point defense turrets back here. And that would give me the coverage That would give me the 4-point coverage I want on my ship. Now, do I have the stuff for them? Absolutely not. Do I mostly? Actually, yes. Biggest issue right now is we still only have one shield generator. Oh! Well, I didn't expect that. The next wave has already started. Who has the guns? Noroth, Sanibel, Turg. And then Jimifer has a stun rifle. Because he's not good enough yet to use the laser rifle. But I don't believe this does any damage. Where are the guns? For now, I suppose we'll have to. I have these sentry guns, but I don't have the thing that uses them. You guys also have scopes, which is super sick. All right, Jimifer, Sanibel, Turg, Noroth. Everybody draft up and get in the ship. Sentries and attack drones, and then there's 2 landers. Yeah, all right. We'll see how this goes. Excuse me while I don't have a ton of faith. Chio, could you maybe pilot? Who is a good pilot? Christie's okay. Form task piloting? No, you won't do it? The Siren world effect is maybe having some effect on us. Yeah, there's a lot of those guys right now. Whew, my hull. I thought I was going to have a moment to be able to turn these point defense turrets back online. I didn't think I was going to get swarmed instantly here. Fool that I am, apparently, for thinking that. God damn, dudes. Attachment depleted. That you didn't even hit him. This is not going well. How'd our ship do? Also, not the best. Sanibel needs to try and run. Chrissy, could you stop being like, all praise the alien motherlord? So I really need someone to fix this. Chiu is on it. Is he? Okay, yes he is. Oh, damn. God damn. Pick him up. Let's get the hell out of here. This is what we call a fighting retreat. Oh, you didn't get him. Good stuff, Noroth. But not good enough. Turg is bleeding out. Okay, okay. Noroth, you still got some juice in you. Dude, missing that shot is not the play. No, you gotta get back in. We'll have to come back for Turk. Literally don't have a choice. They're gonna wrap him up. Yeah. Well, that caused him to stop bleeding. Open wound getting worse. Well, it was pretty bad, but it could have been worse. That's Roguebot 3 of 5, so there's only 2 more waves. Oh my god, there's 2 Merchant Federation ships coming in. That's actually amazing. Christy, could you perhaps, like, pick up Sandoval and deliver him to this medibay? No? Okay, never mind. He's like, I'll walk myself, thank you very much. Okay, they are praising the aliens way too much for my comfort. I bet you. Jesting Jester. Watch this. Watch this stealth move. Are you brave? Yeah, you're brave as hell. He's gonna come down here under fire and grab this guy. Here comes wave 4. Go, go, go. Ooh, let's go. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Jareth is going to the comm console. Okay, so there's our PDCs online. A little too late, but... Christy is on shields. Dude, we are getting lit up here right now. What is the T-Rex doing? Chiu's out in the Starfighter! I desperately need that bigger shield system. I figured the basics would be enough for the first Siren planet, but I'm really not feeling like it is. Yes! Fire in the comms console. Alright, Turg is on his way. Christy, I can't have you burning to death. Like, rapidly losing health there. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but she is just not putting out this fire. Okay. Well, the shields console has been destroyed. Jareth, accident, lights the ship on fire. Convenient time for an accident there, Jareth team killer. I'm wondering whether or not I got to get out before the next round. What do you guys have and what do you need? You want Hyperium. You have energy rods, though I don't know how many more of those I need to really be buying. You have food, which is what I'd really like to buy. Oh my god. Difficulty spike has been impressive on this boss. Yeah. Jareth also set the comms on fire so we couldn't call for help. What's this other guy got? Same guy? Energem, energy rods. He'll buy some Hyperium. Fruits. IV fluid. Actually, I'll buy that IV fluid for right now because I do have a lot of guys in hospital. Whole front of the ship in smoke. So I could leave and come back. It's confusing because clearly this is broken right now. But I don't think it counts. All I need to do is survive one more wave of bots. Whether I can do that with 300 HP is just another question though. Like, this ship is very smoky. Like, all my gas scrubbers are just on the other side. Certainly could. Let's prioritize in high construction that. Wait, 5. There is a possibility that they will go after these merchant ships. These merchant ships also have PDCs. If they do not, I will die. Because I don't have anybody even capable of going in those rooms right now. Buddy. I know you're tired. I need you to charge that. Oh my god, yes, the rogue bots. They're going for the merchant ships. Or at least they're starting at the merchant ships. Oh no, they're chasing the chickadee. Of course they are. I have 2 trades active right now. Are you on weapons? I need you. Who was on this? Sanibel. No, we just had to jump. Just take a moment. Get our bearings. And then we can come back in after. Get rid of the smoke. Get the repairs done. We'll be fine. I have a tech block for this, so... Somebody please go do it. That'll scrub the front half of the ship. Micro meteors and solar flares. Excellent. What part of my ship is blocked off here? I don't understand that. It just looks like the chair for the shield console is broken, but everything else is running fine. I don't know what to put you on right now. Shields are protect against this. I could put shields back in with the engines, but I do think point defense down there is going to be the way to do it. So I think you're my shield generator then. But I also think if I put you there, this bedroom is going to suck. But let's do this one step at a time. We'll fix the ship up. We'll get it working. Shields mitigate that. That's fine. We have a lot of power right now as well, so... Chemicals, steel plates, and electronic components. I actually don't need to stop you because we have lots of both of those, so... You don't have the things for bulletproof vests, which would be fabrics. So we're working on advanced nutrition, which will make all this grow faster. Okay, and if you can grab that and that, excellent. Then we can actually just dismantle you. Yeah, we have lots of fertilizer right now, so... We should be able to get positive on food. I'm a little surprised we haven't yet. Insufficient IV bags. How do you make those? Needs fruit. Now, the cool thing about this is it's like... I think it like suppresses your hunger and it gives you all the nutrients you need. Uses water, chemicals, and fruit. I mean, if less than, let's say 6. because we have 3 medical beds. And then I'd love it if someone would come and break this down for me. You're on break. You're not. It's gonna need a lot of infra blocks. So we might as well get cooking. You're also gonna need a lot of infra blocks. You need a lot of all the blocks. Okay, basically once everyone is out of the beds and our hull stability is up a little bit, I'm going to just go right back in. Because all we have to do is shoot those ships out of the sky. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Here we go. There's our bed. There's our second cargo rack. Boom. Can I make things in these cargo racks? No. But it's nice to have like one empty and one full. There's something neat about that. Is there a way to be ready for the fight in the environment you drop from hyperspace? Yeah, I can set my system readiness so that like all the guns are manned right away. And the shield is charged. Right now the big thing is basically just the hull stabilizer is like it slowly consumes steel plates and repairs the hull. And it's more or less all I'm waiting on right now. Gio, why don't you go do this? So this one's going to be Rudy Veggies. And then once this is harvest, which is about to be any minute, like everyone is still sucking back algae right now. I guess the other thing is like, could I learn how to make artificial meat? Certainly it's set up in a way that I could just make this my prison bathroom. And then set up a 4th grow bed in here after. I gotta tell you, I don't love that we use this barracks. Because it's not as comfortable as our other rooms. And I don't know why we would choose that over an actual single bed. Unless we just really want the company. Awesome. Just so taking care of all that now. And we're planting some new stuff as well. Yeah, Christie's like sleeping in those beds. I don't know why. I don't have a clue. So we basically like 2.5 times their output here on most of this stuff. Once everyone is done sleeping, when we start up this day, we'll go zoom back into that area and finish it off. I guess a question, do I have enough for your tech blocks and energy blocks? I have enough for 2 tech blocks, but this requires energy cells, which are acquired by the recycler, the robotic workstations, and the optronics fabricator. Why is this room full of smoke? And why is this broken? I don't understand what happened here that caused this room to start getting filled with smoke. I guess there was some sort of electrical shortage or something. All right, good enough. Let's go. It's crazy that we are back overweight again. Excellent. There's a military ship here as well. Look at it. We're going to park right here next to everybody. So all these rogue drones. There's so many. Bring military alliance. They're like, we need steel plates. And I'm like, yeah, I got loads of steel plates. This merchant ship has 6 mini shield generators. Wow. No problem. No problem. Now I guess all we do is kill the robots. Unfortunately, everybody is exhausted. Yeah, so this is what keeps happening, is that it seems like you drain energy a lot faster when you are deficient in proper food. So the reason my guys are always going into combat and they only have like a quarter of their rest is because they wake up and the anemia just like absolutely rips them apart. That was also not on auto just then, I just realized. The other problem is that they are just sitting at their comms consoles pretty much all of the time. Okay, I don't think there's that many robots left there. There are good doctors. They're also quite expensive. Do I have anything you want? I'm not really sure I have anything at all anymore. Chio currently starving. Extremely hungry. Why don't, just a thought, you get food? If you're extremely hungry. Like, at the very least, you could eat algae. It ain't gonna give you a lot, but it'll stop you from starving to death. I can't make sense of them. Made some friendly fires. Can't make sense of what they're doing half the time. Now, with 3 of these grow beds in here, I might also need a CO2 generator. Because it is a lot. But, we'll see. Alright, you dudes are up. Let's go. We're gonna land smack dab in the middle here. There are energy blocks here I could steal. Assuming I don't need them for repairs. Interesting. Everybody hit the dirt. They're gonna explode and cause a cascade. That was amazing. Okay, just get in there and shoot it, dudes. You got a shotgun. Goddamn unbelievable. Yes, Pathfinder. Hopefully that wasn't too harrowing an experience. It was. I've heard lots of bad stories about those Siren worlds. Congrats on completing the construction under tricky circumstances. How are we doing? Ryan appears to be reading the data you brought back, doesn't even notice the question. Sorry, this is exclusive, more than conclusive. It's incredible, extraordinary, the quantum field, yada, yada, yada. Are you saying you found anything? There's lots of stars out there. We caught, blah, 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 blah. This isn't, Eden is not a myth anymore. There's a lot of contacts, potential homes for humanity. It'll take more analysis to refine the details, but we're definitely looking at there being several good candidate worlds out there. We just need to narrow it down to the best candidate with more scans. Pathfinder made it back without a hitch. We're learning how to mitigate the effects. We can push the sensors a bit further. I went along with the Siren World plan because we'd exhausted all other options, but now that we have new data, let's try an approach that doesn't involve sending people to a planet that makes them go crazy. All right. Here is your mission bonus. I wonder what my mission bonus is. Can I take everything off this planet? Station is complete and can be released. What if I claim it first, though, and then take all those energy blocks? That's the real question. That's the real question. Guys, can we not leave Jimmifer and Turg on this planet? Just like slowly suffocating outside. Is that possible? Somebody can go save them? Will they save themselves? They will. I knew there was a reason we bought 2 shuttles. Hull breach. Oh, yeah. Stay there. Land on the planet. Christy Marie is having a breakdown. Over what? You have 53 mood. You shouldn't be having a breakdown at all. Jennifer, can you wake up and pick up Turg? I'm not sure this is going to work. All right. Who is around? Sanibel? You have lots. Get in here. And go save these 2 dummies. Oh my god. They just keep passing out one after the other. Great. Undraft. Now another ship is showing up. Nobody is on it? Okay. Yes. Take all the loot. No! Where is that shuttle going? Please let me load up the loot. I need our energy blocks. God damn it. Stop running away, shuttles. Interesting. He can load everything that's not a corpse just onto the platform. And it will auto load, but the corpses need the actual ship to be there. Is that it? Are we done? Fantastic. Mental breakdown. Jimmifer Jimmu. So I think it's just the Siren world is causing us to flip out. We can plant all of our fruits now too, dudes. Oh, it's so good. Go ship. So, release 7 points. Let's get the hell out of here. I hate the Siren Station. It's just like not a fun place to be hanging out. I do like the booster research speed. Oh, we have shields. No, we don't quite have shields. We almost have shields. Well, if I stick a large power node here, it does cover an awful lot of stuff. So we'll try for that. I just have to say, I have spent some time justifying the decision to hire you to some people on this fleet, but you're rapidly silencing the critics. You've done much more for us than any other Pathfinders have in their longer careers. Keep up the good work. Orion's got some data for you. A lot of false positives, yada, yada, yada. Multiple points in space. At least 6 locations across multiple sectors need to be visited. They need to be radio silence. Blah, 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 blah. You need to find quiet spots free from background noise. A margin for error here is minimal. If we get bad data, we have to do it all over again. And obviously the Pathfinder ship needs a working scanner. Well, we got that. We're getting accurate coordinates, complete environmental data, and a first look at biochemistry if the scans are good. I got a good feeling about this one. Woo. Zan Flamberg, Alpha Dati, and then return to the Exodus slate. Sure, man. That's really not that complicated. I am tempted to try and pick up one of these claimable ships. Why don't we go over to this mining station? There are 2 groups here, so I'm gonna guess that one of them... No. Neither of these have rogue bots. I don't know what I was scared about before. I think we're in a pretty good spot. So now we just have to go and scan a bunch of sectors, which is not really any problem at all. The ACB Gateway has a mission for us to salvage derelicts. They'll give us fuel, or they'll give us tech blocks. Boy, I do kind of need that fuel. It's all the tech and energy scraps. This one feels like a scam. I'm going to take the money for that one. And then unfortunately our Go team is like going to sleep first. These guys need a call. They're getting hit with micrometeors. Targeting jammer. That sounds useful. They want 3 hull blocks. We have 11. Yeah, sure, dudes. It's a good deal, and it makes us friends. What else do they have? They really want to buy hull blocks. They'll buy them for 200 a pop. Honestly, it's hard not to take that deal, especially when I can buy fuel. By fuel, I mean energy. So let's do that. Let the gang keep sleeping. Oh my god, we might actually start making food soon. According to this, I am positive on food. But I'm not positive that's true. Turg and Norath are both also shot and wounded. So, are we doing anything about that? I mean, Christy here is, she's a pretty good medic. I hate that all of her dudes are just living off algae. It's like they're just not getting energy. I suppose being wounded is also a bit detrimental to that. It might be the more detrimental problem. The minus 100 from being wounded. Well, maybe it's aliens. Please be aliens. Please don't be robots. Yes, they are aliens, but they are advanced aliens. I saw a harvester. Ooh. This is a full-blown alien hive. Well, ouch, that's gonna really hurt. Yeah, Turg is unconscious. Okay, we're still doing okay here. Yeah, we have 3 laser rifles, so... The biggest issue here is I just don't really have a good angle of attack. Jimmifer, move. Oh, he hit Turg with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I let that get a bit out of hand. Jennifer, if you pass out right now, you're not going to make it. You're going to get eaten by bugs. If you pass out right now, everyone's going to get eaten by bugs. Oh my god. They might still try to get the other guys. Who's around? Justin Jester, you have bravely done this before. These point defense turrets are really just not doing it for me. I don't want to disconnect, but I don't think I have a choice. I think we killed all the harvesters. And if that's the case, they can't trap all these guys and put aliens in their bellies. So That's the one bit of good news. Oh, there's so many bugs there, though. I wasn't sure if I closed that door, if it would stay closed. Let's grab Noroth. Let's go back. Hell yeah, dudes. There is someone in here. And away we go. You're starving, but you're eating. Are you eating something real, or are you eating more algae? I got to assume you're probably eating algae. Jennifer, be a doll and just go pick up Sandoval and put him in a med bay. Oh, never mind. He got himself up. Okay. Here's high capacity power nodes, energy block. This also requires an energy cell. Does the small one require energy cells? No. Uses power to recharge. Okay. It's probably someone from this mining base. Yeah, everybody is suffering from starvation due to just all the algae we're eating. But we should start getting food soon. Soon-ish. Oh. Food. Might as well grab all that stuff floating around in space, so... Eat the bugs? It never feels like a great idea. I know it's an option, but it never feels like a great idea. This stuff also needs energy cells. Oh, for the remote control, though. And you need fiber. Can I buy fiber? I wonder. From some places, I think you can. It's just casually breaking down on me. I suppose I should also turn on the chemical maker. Because I could start making IV fluids then as well once this fruit comes out. Ooh, you're gonna want to fix that. Can't have the algae machine break on us. We'd be in real trouble then. Well, we're not too far off of clearing it. Clearing one of the spots at least. And I guess there is some mineable resources too. Which could be worth doing. The exotic ore definitely is. The other stuff, take it or leave it. Okay, so like all of these are at 100%. And nobody is coming to harvest them. So this, I think, is the problem that I have right now. Like, Christy has insane botany. I feel like she needs to be doing that first. Medical first, sure. Then botany. Then maintenance. Like, then logistics and these other things. We have a robot to do logistics. Not that it is charged at the moment, but I think it also needs those fancy energy tubes. Yeah, like Jennifer's out here grabbing stuff. Oh, my guys are so wounded. Chronic wound, holler slash, health problems, crawler bites, mental breakdown, low energy wounds, deficient in everything. I mean, I do get protein from nuts and seeds, so it's not like completely empty. This seems like it's starting to get on the harvest now. I think once we start getting some more balanced meals, it's really, we're gonna come online. Either that or we just start eating bugs, you know. I guess that's the other trade. All right, I don't know, man. Chio. Some of these guys could probably go back. How about you four? I'm really grateful at least that we have like a safe entrance here. Put Shio there, Sanibel here. Get them all just in a line. Heck yeah. Ah. So this stuff is what we need to get rid of. All these eggs and these hives. And I think these spores that are being released are maybe really, really bad for us. Namartha's going to pass out, so I'm going to pull him out. God, there's nowhere to really stand here. Feeling a little unsafe. I bet you were, boys. You guys really can't hit anything, can you? It's the only way in there? Okay. Take this. Ship log, interested by the Android Collective. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna talk to this guy. Be like, what's up, dude? Cult of New Haven. Take them as refugees. Refugees can be released back to another ship belonging to their faction for a reward. Refugees can also do logistics jobs. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. There's also some food on this ship, which is nice. Let's scrap it for hull. Leave the infra in the soft. Okay. Cheers for now, teen. Take it easy, my dude. Clearly a cult of the bug. I made a Wayland Yutani employee. More or less. I guess I'm going to try to start building these. Even though that power node is definitely more priority. Realizing this power block actually doesn't power anything right now. So I don't even know if I need that. If I just move that guy, I think that would keep both my shield stations online. And would have the power capacity node on it too, which is nice. These guys have energy cells, but they want a ton of money for them. But they'll buy that Hyperium. And they do have cheap fruits. Actually need fiber to make ballistic vests. Just realizing I have a ton of money right now, so I am going to buy a bunch of food to help try and fix the gap we're suffering from right now. Should add a necromorph from Dead Space Virus DLC or something. Nice to battle unitology and necromorphs. I mean, the cool thing is that they do have full mod workshop. So, like, if there was something in the game that you wanted to see, you could technically add it. And I suspect we will start seeing things like entire other factions put into the game by modders. How do we feel about doing this, Jennifer? So that's technically now 300 shields I get instead of 77. Yeah, that's a slight increase. The only unfortunate thing is it does look like until this thing has energy cells, it can't properly charge. So I'm a bit stuck. You need tech blocks and energy blocks. Those are tricky to make. Optronics. Oh. They don't actually use that much. I'm gonna stick it in the queue. Mission failed. Salvage derelict. Why? Why did that mission fail? Somehow it's magically reset here. So I'm just going to set it again. I'm very confused. Oh, was it for that one that we failed? Salvage the Penosin. Oh, yeah, weird. Oh, you have to, it times out. I see. Mental breakdown. Turk, son of Turk. Wound in pain. Why does nobody cure your wounds? That's what I want to know. Like, you can lie in the bed. Shouldn't someone come along and fix you up? Coming a Star Trek mod for sure? Yeah. I would suspect that would be one of the early ones. I mean, right now, you can already, like, grab people and be like, I'm going to make you a red shirt. I'm going to make you a green shirt, whatever. So there is some specialization you could do for stuff like that. There are characters. I kind of want to take people who stay at home and make them yellow. Norath was Pirate Coalition, which is kind of badass, so I'm going to let him stay in his pirate outfit. So was Sanibel. But, like, y'all are my go crew. Jareth, I don't really know what you do. You're construction industry and operations. I feel like blue, maybe? And Chio, we learned that you are actually not suitable for leaving the ship at all, so I'm going to give you blue as well. Yeah, we'll slowly start color coding them. Is there a task for the infirmary that no one does? No. They're set to do it. They're set to do it on super high priority. Their highest priority, in fact. We actually have all the food. This is really funny. Because I haven't put an oxygen generator in here, there is no oxygen. So every time a fire starts in here, which is pretty common because it's the industry room, it just immediately goes out. It doesn't get to spread at all. Which is a very good idea. One root vegetable. Oh, okay. So really not that much food. Let's go, boys. We're gonna get this done. We gotta get it done. Fly me to the moon and hope that it is filled with bugs that we can shoot from a distance. And not robots with laser beams. Yes! It's full of bugs. Good news, everybody. Man-eating aliens. What's this, you might ask? Why, this is an underbarrel explosive grenade launcher. Dun, 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 dun. Your other grenade launcher was broken, so might as well give you the new one. What's this? A medium SMG, you might ask. Don't really need that, but I'll take it. Ooh. Sneaky bug. Want to check this little side room here that they just snuck out of? Ooh. Free loot, free money. All right, let's go. They do love coming through open doors. Man, these laser rifles, they're so good. Especially with the scope on them. Like, the difference is absurd. I was about to say, I kind of think all the bugs are dead. Nope. Blast them. God damn. Not feeding prisoners helps with food economy. Who would have guessed? Yeah, but think of all those prisoners that we converted and then let die because they were all starving to death. Wow, this is kind of neat. It's like a security office. Little armory here. I like that design. Giddy up. Yeehaw. 2 energy cells on this ship. I also want that whole scrap. I'm a bit worried that it's the breaking the hull scrap which is messing me up here. But I'm going to let him do it anyway. Buddy, why are you sleeping there? Didn't we say all these bedrooms are available for you? You're a guest. Yeah. You could use any of those real bedrooms. You don't have to sleep in the kitchen. What are we doing here? Optronics Fabricator, stage 1. Bulletproof Vest, stage 1, 66. Oh, we bought fabric, so that should get figured out, but a refugee is different to a guest. Oh, you're right. My bad. My bad, homie. You are absolutely correct. Yeah, look at him. He's like, oh my god, finally, I can eat some algae. Delicious, nutritious algae. Allow crew members to eat directly from this storage. A full crate of one type of food is recommended. Yeah, so I'm not going to let them do that. Because I want them to cook with that food. At least that's... that's the plan. Does he need the corridor to be authorized? I don't think so, but you know what? Just in case. You know what? I think he did. Yeah, I guess the visitors can also come to the med bay, as can the refugees. That tracks for me. Yay, 900 bucks. How are all our walls looking? Largely correctish. Oh, I didn't realize there were so many floor colors. I assumed that just what I saw here was all the floor colors. I could barely tell the difference between these just looking at them. Oh, I like that for the med bay though. that's like an interwoven steel. Those are little tiles. That's like rivets. Oh, I feel like dark rivets for in here. Makes a lot of sense. Little industrial rooms with the airlocks. Those are steel plates. Those are other steel plates. Kind of a graded flooring, a bumpy flooring. And then this almost looks like carpet. I'm gonna let the bedrooms have that. Just to zhuzh the place up a little bit. You know what I mean? Where we can, where it's reasonable. I do think this is a sleepy time room, so it should have the sleepy time walls. Ship is a hodgepodge of colors right now. Would have been another hungry dead in front of the food fridge. Such is tradition. All right, dudes, are we good to get out of here? Yeah. We got places to go and star sectors to scan. You're also oversized again. Boop, 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 boop. We could pick up more ships, but I feel like we barely keep our ship alive. I'm a bit worried about the fact that we're at like 6 energy rods. What is the job right now? It's to scan all the stuff in there and then return to the Exodus fleet. He's all the way back there. Well, suppose that's step one. It is pity that we still don't have any beds. Pirate coalition. Evasion failed. Uh-oh. This doesn't look like an uh-oh to me. This is an uh-oh for them is what this is. Are we on guns already? We are. Be advised, we're about to enter a derelict, says this pirate captain. Am I the derelict? Here come the pirates. Wait. He's legitimately going after the derelict. Oh, no, he's stopping. No, he is legitimately going after the derelict. Chio's in a starfighter. Can you chase that guy down? I am quite curious. Okay, well, this derelict is full of robots. Can I not just like tell you to disembark from hangars, venture far from rally point? I guess if I just remove target, it will chase it. Kind of just hoping to like blow a bunch of holes around their dropship there. You've almost got it destroyed. No, it's got a lot more left. Not really being able to chase that down seems kind of funny. But I am for it. He is just wailing on it. I think that is their shuttle bay destroyed. No, I am wrong. Remove target. Oh, hi, Mona. He really seems to be insisting on getting the loot. Could I board their ship while they're away? Absolutely, I can. Yep. The problem is that they're not all away. But I really thought if I blew up that the shuttle bay hangar, he wouldn't be able to use the shuttle bay anymore. Take out the engines first, lest I lose my prize. Yeah. I mean, the thought was take out the shuttle bay first so that he couldn't do anything. Okay, he is again going. So Norath is exhausted. Let's take Jareth. So Jareth runs like the PDCs, but I don't even know if we need them. Who is not here? Jimifer, what are you doing, buddy? Cannot be drafted. Why the hell not? He was just like, no, dude, I'm asleep. Well, there's an unconscious man right here. Let's capture him. Yeah, I put a pretty good hole in their shuttle bay. Looks to be the case. I am not certain that anybody else is on this ship. If they are, they're going to be over there. Oops, sorry, that's the starfighter. Scanner. We've captured this guy, Adam. I don't see anybody over there, dudes. Okay, undraft all. What a prize. Oh my god. We gotta hunt pirates more. This is insane. Look what we got from this. This cost us nothing. This cost us absolutely nothing. Bupkis. I'm like, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26? This is better gear than like, this is like 7 derelicts. Not to mention the scrap. And the prisoner. Clear. Oh, I do have to deal with them though. Can they perk? That's a good question. Didn't I bring 4 guys over? No, I guess I didn't. I do not know where they get out of the ship. We'll just take cover behind this. Oh. 0 out of 4 crew. Never mind. They must be over there, but just be unconscious. So they might wake up. Prisoner, visitor, refugee. They didn't really fight back this time. They likely will next time. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I was ready for them to land on my ship and just get blasted with laser rifles. This prisoner, if I don't do something... He is their captain. Sorry, he's just like about to get sucked out an airlock, so... and by sucked out an airlock, I mean he's about to run out of oxygen. In fact, he is out of oxygen and is rapidly dying. Pick him up. Put him on this boat. Undraft. Who's that coming home? Who's that going out? Somebody keeps waking up on that ship. I suppose. I could send out a squad now to that derelict as well. Crew 1 of 4. He pooped himself. Marth, could you just take him as a prisoner? Thanks, homie, and get back on the ship. And then we're gonna go over here. I love just discovering somebody who has pooped themselves. It's too funny. Like, you've been unconscious fighting robots, and now you pooped. Sorry, who are we fighting here? All right. Well, that problem is solved. What do we have here? Stun gun. Guess these guys had a really bad time. Oh, hey, Tony. You also want to be my prisoner? Dude, these robots really were homies this time. Look at all these nice, delicious prisoners they got me. Okay. Everybody on draft. Suppose, actually, I should probably have you draft and, like, go pick up these people and just put them away. Nice. Another energy cell on this ship as well. Pick up you then. Drop them off. We'll pick up him. Drop him off. And draft. You are bleeding. Well, it's bad news for you, Elizabeth. I can't really help you if you're bleeding. I suppose I could let the prisoners into the med bay. It looks like actually I don't need to let them into the med bay. I think they will just go in here if required. I love the idea that the prisoners eventually will be at the point where it's like, oh, they just have to come out here, pick all the food, and then it's like a robot will take it away and they have to eat algae. It's a very sneaky deal to be like, oh, well, if you want to eat, you have to join our crew. A good bribe. God, we are running out of food again here. Perpetually. But we really shouldn't be. We eat all the nuts and seeds we make a day. Oh, no, yeah, we're eating, like, all of the... I wonder how many firms we need to stay sustainable. Like, to stay fully sustainable. It would appear to be an absurd amount. But we also have a lot of mouths to feed, so... Let your people enjoy their soylent green as they were meant to. Let them eat goop. That's what I always say. Logistics are overwhelmed. Does that mean I need another logistics robot? I mean, I definitely do, so... What are you doing here? Sit down. Man, so much good loot. I suppose the refugees are occupying some of the beds here as well. Where are all my prisoners? I only see one. Tony. Elizabeth is still over there. I think some of them didn't make it. Our first hypersleep chamber. Look at us go. I can build another tech block, I can build like 5 tech blocks. I don't have any energy blocks, but we'll take it for now. All right, how we doing here? Take those, take those. Tony, you gotta, like... Oh, do I have to say... Can I tell them to, like, go on derelicts or not go on derelicts? Oh, that's interesting. You can even tell them, like, where to rest and work. That rules.
You know what's bigger than a tuna?
What's bigger than a tuna? I don't know. What's bigger than a tuna? Make me regret this question.
A frena.
Can we save these guys? Oh, definitely. I just have to figure out how to get them on our ship. I think if I just take someone on a boat. A Thrina. Unbelievable. And then say, follow me. Yeah, that worked. And then I go over here. I was like, I don't know what to do because I can't pick them up. And then say, follow me. Say, follow me. Follow me. And then I say, undraft. Perfect. These guys are stripping down the rest of this pirate ship. Grabbing all that rubble. Elizabeth, what are you doing here? Tony, get off that ship. This ship. Sanibel. Go get Elizabeth. Follow her. Go in this ship. And then poop her out. Thank you. All right. It's a bit ridiculous, but it worked. Got a lot of botany jobs not done. Christy is spending a lot of time working on this ship. I think what I need to actually do is borrow her from ships. Yeah. Allowed to travel to the ship medical station, use them. Working is allowed. Allowed to spend free time. Home ship. Yeah, because I guess once you end up having a fleet, you can move people around a bit more freely, but... Okay. So, Adam, Tony, and Elizabeth are all going to be attempted to be recruited. Are they any good? Sheriff, fast learner, a charming telemarketer, and a clumsy geologist. You know what, man? There's room for everybody on your ship. Because if there's not, you get a second ship, and then you put them on that ship. I don't really see any reason why I wouldn't want them all. Ooh, a second cryo sleep chamber. By God, I even have enough to make a third cryo sleep chamber. We're done here. We're done here, buckos. Grab the last of it. And let's bounce. It's bouncing time. Insane Hall. Just like the most insane hall. Look at this! Hypersleep chambers. Christy, Sanibel, and Chio. No, I will stay Sanibel. But then I think Noroth is going to get my other one. Close. Oh, that was a mistake. You want us to deliver cargo to the Alpha Dati passage. You'll give us some food, or you'll give us $2,000. $2,000 is worth way more than that food. Pick up cargo in the system you're in and deliver it over there where you have to go eventually anyway. Sure, man. Why not? So, I need to scout there. I need to scout a few places here. I see. I don't think we've ever been here with this research station. Scan sector and star map while your fleet is in hyperspace. Haha, cool. I gotta tell you, I've never been to a research station, so I am a little curious as to what these are. And like what they have access to. It's a civilian station. With smuggling. I like that. You could smuggle alien enzymes onto the ship for huge money. And cloud substance pills. Research labs. 3 research labs. Researchers will produce research points for you on current research projects. Well, I guess I should have expected that to be what you do. I'm gonna buy a bunch of energy rods. I'll sell you some stun pistols in exchange. It's a deal. Also gonna buy those energy blocks. Because they're complicated to make. And really good for us. Follow me, goes to work. Prisoner followed. Well, the problem is that the prisoners didn't get off the ships. They followed them onto the ships, just not off of the ships. Oh man, so poor Chiu has 9 interstellar travel sickness. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, and this guy needs a battery. But that will be 2 logistics robots for us. Should we, like, hire these guys to do some research? It seems really cheap. Eight researchers at 3 research labs. But I mean, they go through that pretty quickly. What's this for? Advanced nutrition? Oh. Optronics fabricator. Oh, yeah, no wonder. This needs like 400 research. Implanted rebreathers, stomach sensitivity, immune to 8 monster meat. Accuracy 15%. I guess we could queue up like salvage robots as well. We're kind of capped out on a lot of our stuff here. Rocket turrets and energy turrets. I kind of just want to get rocket turrets. But I suppose both of them. Targeting jammer makes it so that confuses all targeting systems. As long as the jammer is online, the ship can neither be targeted by hostiles nor target them in turn. Huh. Requires super blocks. I guess that allows you to play passively, though. That would be pretty useful for certain things. Why are all my plants dead? It is hot in this room because of all these sweaty boys. How dare they? How dare these sweaty boys stink up our room? I guess they're producing lots of CO2 at least. So there are some advantages to it. You didn't have the pills for hyperspace? Yeah, I took him off the bed and did not select the pills after for him, so it was a whoopsie. All right, let's just let that burn through, and then we'll go here. Where to hyper jump? Better get the heck out of here. No. Thanks, this lost all its energy again. The dum-dums. Oh, sorry, this is the... We gotta pick up our goods here. So I think I need to abandon that. Oh no, I only need one cargo port. So we'll grab that. Hire our workforce. This guy has cheap energy cells. Oh my god. You also have cheap energy rods? What can I sell you? I'm selling you both my stun rifles. I'm selling you both my shotguns. These stun pistols, these SMGs. I'm gonna sell you all that Hyperium. I'll sell you a pistol. I don't care, man. What can I get from you? You have everything I want. Wow, we need to come back to this sector more often. Hot damn. That's a civilian supply station. I guess that's why. These merchants also have cheap energy rods and cheap energy cells. This is nuts. This is the best damn loot we've ever seen. Okay. And he's going to give us that delivery. Mission failed. Deliver the cargo. What do you... What? What? How does that fail? Time limit? I mean, I literally just took it. Is it gotta be stuck on my ship now, too? High cyclical thermal radiation. All of our people are cooking. What is this guy doing in here? I don't like that pirate captain being in this room he's clearly not meant to be in. Why won't he do that? That was weird. Bizarre. All right, well. I guess I can unpause, well, one of those. I just showed up with so many energy rods. Amazing. Okay. Well, I think with this, with the scanning of these sectors in the star map, we're going to be able to scan all this stuff, refuel, and then start making our way up to the Leo Virgo passage. So why don't we save that for the old next episode? The ship has gotten bigger. We're definitely starting to feel like a warship now. As we start adding in some rocket launchers next, I think it's going to be the very, very nice, fun thing. So let's do that. You'll have to come back and see you next time, because that's it for now. Until then.